Okay, let's talk about the different creatures I've discovered. Way back it was just mainly Bigfoot, white Bigfoots, Dogman, a few aliens. But in the last couple years, since I've been at this trail, um, things have come out here, that defies logic. Anubis was one. You know, People say, how can Anubis be here? Why does Anubis be here? Why could he be here? But here's the thing, I don't know. The people at this trail brought in stuff from, hundreds of years ago, brought in stuff from Egypt, everywhere else. But let's be honest, Anubis is the god of the dead. That don't necessarily mean it just applies to Egypt. It applies to everywhere. So why wouldn't one appear here? Then you got a few months later, this white Birdman appears. And I mean, he's got bird eyes. He's got a beak like a bird. He's massive. He's white. Again, it's either a giant owl man or a bird man. I just call him Birdman because, to be quite honest, I've never seen an owl man. So, you got that here. Now we got a black bird man here that looks like a freaking Bigfoot, which I believe is a Bigfoot. I believe he's just got like a bird-like face. You got the other Bigfoots here. You got, I've recorded things at that other trail. I mean, there's been things at that other trail that look like demons. I'm not saying they're demons. I just think it's another, what I call an ugly Sasquatch. It could be a demon. But, all this is, a lot of this will be talked about in my movie that's coming out in a few weeks, And not only that, you won't find these unless you get out here and look. There's no technique to it. You just gotta be what I call prepared and dedicated, to get out here in this heat. It's 90-degree heat that I'm in right now. To get out here and get down in them woods, get hit with spider webs, mosquitoes, horseflies, when you're out here in this environment, that's what you get. But you know what? It pays off when you get things like I get. And that's the biggest reason, that's the biggest reason why I do what I do. I'm not trying to make money from this, because if I did, why would I be giving it all away? If I get, and I'm not joking about this, if one walked out and I got the perfect shot of him, I'm not going to hold it back and sell it to a magazine or cheat the Sasquatch like that. All I'm going to do is share it, because I want people to understand what they really are. And especially the ones here. The ones here look more like we do. Most of them have long hair. They're not these things like people pretend they are on TV. They're not like that. Now, up in Montana and the mountains of California, they may look like that. But here in the South, they look way different. And, I'm not out to try to, my goal has always been, and I'll leave it at this, my goal has always been to educate people about Sasquatch and help them understand about Sasquatch. It's not about trying to do clickbait or all this garbage I've been accused of. I'm not trying to clickbait nobody. I'm sharing what I find, and that's as simple as it. And I'm not trying to hoax nobody. I'm not trying to trick nobody. I'm trying to be as honest as I can. And everybody will see in the end, I'm telling the truth about all of it. And that's all I got to say for now. See y'all.